tasting in general is great fun. You're pitting your wits against your hopeful knowledge. It's a bit like playing golf in a way. You can cheat. You can have a quick peek around the corner and look at the label if you can see it, but you're only cheating yourself. It is a wonderful moment when you pick up a glass, stir it round, sniff it, and immediately know that you've got in there a Sauvignon Blanc, and then trying to work out what Sauvignon Blanc it might be. I think today they're going to find this pretty straightforward because I'm not going to throw too many wines at them, and so we're going to keep it fairly simple. But I hope when they walk away, they will feel comfortable if they're sitting at a supper party or a dinner party, just twirl a glass around and say, is this a Sauvignon Blanc? Is this a Chardonnay? And that's a very nice place to start from. So, Zoe, James, here we are at the fabulous chef's table at the Paris House restaurant in this beautiful countryside. And now we're at the end of a long day of tasting and the final part, the blind wine tasting. Head to head,
The
gloves
moments
off.
of truth, eh?
Pressure. I hope you're feeling remarkably
pressure.
relaxed. No?
Do we look relaxed?
You do. You look. I think
That's
you
'cause
should
of all the
feel
wine.
very comfortable.
I think so, Zoe.
Well, your taste buds have been through that awful phrase, a heck of a journey today, haven't they, really? So I've selected one from each of the categories today. So one sparkler, one white, one rosé, one red. Next to it, in front of you, your tasting sheet. Terribly simple. Identify which is which and just tick the wine you think it is. When I'm tasting wine blind, what I find easier is to actually work backwards and say what I don't think it is rather than what I think it is. And so I'll have a sniff and say, yeah, that wasn't there, that wasn't there, that wasn't there. And so just by a process of elimination, it does help. I think you should crack on, and I would, you can go in any order you like, but I would probably go sparkle, white, rosé, red.
We will follow the advice of the maestro.
Right, let's just liven it up a bit, shall we? I've got a prize for the winner.
Oh.
And nothing for the loser.
What about the washing up?
I think the washing up could be a horrible second prize. Away you go.
I think I know what it is.
Do you? Are
think
you
I
pretty
do.
confident?
I think I do,
Gosh,
but I think I'm going to get this wrong.
I really want to get this right.
You can mark it and then put your hand over the top. There you go.
Yeah, no, I won't look. Oh no.
And suspense.
Your favourite was the Nightingale and mine was the Prosecco. I wonder what you have chosen. Have you chosen one of our favourites or another one? That's a whole other
Is that
way.
a good blank expression? I'm trying my best. Poke a look.
I think it's the Cava now.
Have you marked? You've marked.
Maybe it is the Prosecco. I don't think it's this one. I don't think it's this one. I think it's either of these two. But then I would know if it was my favourite. Would I? Oh no, it's the Cava, the Prosecco. I bet you neither.
In your own time.
I'm going to say it's the Prosecco. Right, there's my big asterisk.
So I've got a Prosecco on my left, and on my right, I've got a Cava.
Oh, you see, if it's the Cava, I would be really upset because you know I was going to choose the Cava.
The answer is
What is it?
the Cava.
Oh no, I'm raging. I was so close.
I'm so sorry. At least you had discarded both Paul Roger
Yeah.
and the Nightingale, and you would realise it didn't have that sort of that body of fruit, did it?
So you've got two equal favourites
I
now.
was so close. I know. I was. Oh.
Okay, onto your white. Okay, so James has said he thinks it's the Sonoma Cutrer Chardonnay from Sonoma County in California. And Zoe has also gone for the Sonoma Cutrer Chardonnay. And I can tell you that that wine is the Sonoma Cutrer.
Oh.
Very well done.
Oh, brilliant.
What gave you the clue to that? Was there something?
It's just the butter and the egg.
Yep.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
Right, now, onto your rosé.
I'm there.
So, at this occasion, Zoe thinks it's the Sancerre Rosé 2008 from Malo.
Do you?
And
Do you really?
James thinks it's the Sancerre Rosé. Well,
we're going down together on this one, I think.
do you remember the colours?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's easy because it is so obvious from
I
the
think
colour.
so. It was
I
well
knew
done.
straight
It is the
away.
Sancerre Rosé.
Yeah.
Spot on. Good one. So that now brings the scores up to a tantalising 3-2. And the final wine to taste.
I've made my choice, or better or worse.
Done?
Yeah.
Right, I can reveal that James thinks it's the Oyster Bay Pinot Noir 2008 from New Zealand. And Zoe thinks it's the Chateau du Maris 2008 Minervois. If I remember, that was the red that you particularly liked because when you tasted it, when you smelt it, you weren't sure. But when you tasted it, you thought it had a lovely hit of fruit.
Yeah.
Did you pick that up in that wine? Was that what guided you towards
Yeah,
it?
well, it was more the smell of it because it wasn't that ash, or there was a lot of them that I thought were quite ashy or really quite, I don't know, just quite repugnant. But I don't know, I didn't think that one was. But then I don't know how long it's been sitting out there, if it's changed a bit.
Yeah, quite right. We did let it evolve in the
Yeah,
glass, didn't
so
we?
I'm not sure. It's hard to know.
Well, I'm sorry to say that you've now made it a very difficult situation because that is the Chateau du Maris.
Hey,
And so well
done.
Oh, did you get that wrong on purpose?
No, I absolutely thought it was a Pinot Noir. I thought that is the Pinot
Really?
Noir. Great, I really did.
So now we are in a really difficult position, aren't we? Because that was not supposed to happen. We need to think what we're going to have to do to sort you out.
No, split the prize. What was the prize? Was it a holiday to France?
Well, would you like to split the prize? I can tell you it's a prize that's much more agreeable and as a split prize in that you can enjoy it together. And so if you're in agreement, I would like to say, with the compliments of the lovely people at Champagne Paul Roger,
Oh, hi, nice.
you've got a magnum of Paul Roger
Oh, that's so lovely.
to sit in the garden and enjoy together.
Very good. There we go.
What can we say?
Very many congratulations. Brilliantly done.
Oh, thank
Well
you.
done.
No, thank you.
And
amazing.
shall I just leave your prize there? Look at that.
Well, that's well done.
Fantastic. An honourable draw. I think a very fine result. So I suppose all that's left now is for us to perhaps enjoy the prize that you've won. I think you've both done incredibly well, and thank you very much for being excellent sports.
Well, no, I think, Jasper, thank you very much. So, what do you think? If we share the Paul Roger with the chefs, then we'll learn a bit about food as well. How does that sound?
Follow-up. Great.
I think they're up for it.
I've never done a blind wine tasting before, and it is scary because all of your preconceptions sort of suddenly go out the window. You think, oh no, I've learned nothing. But Jasper is good, and what he taught us in terms of how to look at things, taste things, definitely stood us in good stead.
Bit annoyed at myself for not getting the cava right, because I knew it was the cava. I knew it couldn't possibly be the Prosecco, but I think I got a little bit competitive and I just panicked and I made a stupid error. But it was nice to go away with the Magnum to share with you, which is great.